GM everybody, this is your number one airdrop hunter LL, and today we're going to be diving into the latest airdrop entries which have surfaced in the last couple of days. I mean, there's so many things going on right now. We have a couple of different new events, new chains being released. Obviously the Bitcoin halving is happening later down today, and there's going to be the whole craze about the runes, this new form of technology, and a lot of people are going to be minting it, which is probably going to be causing Bitcoin's price to go up a bit, and also the fees using a Bitcoin, just so you know. And obviously there's going to be forms of airdrops related to the runes, weeks to follow, I believe. So this is going to be pretty exciting. And I'm going to be doing a stream once I wake up, so probably a few hours after the halving has happened. And we're going to be doing a bit of a celebration stream looking into the latest news and researching alpha and maybe minting some rune stuff, I guess, too. But let's get started with this list. And one of the big things that have basically now gone down is that Elon is now suspending engagement farming. Now this has a lot of nuance. What exactly is he talking about? And it's clear to me that they are shutting down all of these crypto farming hashtag things. So when you're using the tickers or the hashtags for like bubble and beyond, you know, like we talked about a couple of these projects on the channel, all of that is going away now. We already had like the imaginary ones already canceling out the whole bubble thing. On the Twitter side, they still have the game going on and obviously the NFT staking, but these are going to get shut down, and obviously there's like 12, 15 of these, and maybe they're going to be just airdropping based on their current points, or maybe they just going to be quitting altogether. I don't know. And the idea for them probably was to basically get them monetized for their Twitter accounts so they could make dollars by spamming shit on Twitter. And that's basically my strategy. But it's really hard to get 5 million impressions in 3 months, I'm not going to lie. So make sure you're going to be following me on Twitter. But this is just meaning that in case you have been farming these free airdrops, guys, it's now over. So the first drop that we have here is the Linea Surge. And the website is now down. Maybe if you're watching this video, depending, it may be down or it may not be down. And this is the last phase of their voyage. And this is going to be including you depositing into different DeFi protocols. And these are going to be giving out you LXP points, maybe different form of points. And yeah, there's going to be more information about it. And yeah, I'm going to be participating. I think the minimum is like 0.01 Ethereum. So we're talking about $30. It's not a very expensive entry to get started, but obviously more money you have, more you are going to be making. And obviously there's a referral program here, which is going to be helping people who are good at networking as well. So how long is this going to be taking? And is there's going to be some type of dashboard launching later on, which is like proper for tracking, remains to be seen. But you need to do this registration in order to get the experience from this campaign, just so you know. So make sure you're going to be doing this ASAP. Moving on, we have Bouncebits. They just announced that they're going to be on Binance Launchpad, which is bullish for this coin because you need to have coins launching like Merlin Chain had, like they're claiming, and it was basically worthless, especially because it vested. So that was a waste of time, for at least for me, but I don't know. Let's see if the coin will moon. And Bouncebits seems to be a bit more on the bit of a lead right now on basically becoming the de facto layer 2 Bitcoin chain. And they still have this point paradise going on. And it's pretty simple. You deposit money throughout Binance Smart Chain. There's many different coins that you can do. Wrapped BTC, I think there's Doge, USDT, Bitcoin, and you are going to be getting points every 24 hours. And there's still time if you're going to be providing some money, and I guess, and these points, and I think you're going to be getting the money back, you know, this month. So you're not locking it up for like millions of, you know, days or anything like that with some other projects. So they are slating the mainnet release on May. sorry, on April, so maybe that's end of this month, but I think this is going to be delayed. I could be wrong about this. Is the airdrop going to be happening at the same time as the mainnet? Probably not. Probably not by the looks of it. But yeah, it's Binance backed, so that's kind of bullish for it, and remains to be seen how big this will be. But I have actually a pretty decent leaderboard ranking here, so I'm on the top 10K. Obviously, there's a lot of people inviting here, so a lot of people are participating here who have a lot more points than me. So remains to be seen how well I will be doing on this. Another project, Scroll, has also started out their new basically point system, which is called the Sessions or Scroll Marks. There's not a proper dashboard right now available. Right now they have the question 0, not question, Quest 0, and this is bridging Ethereum, wrapped Ethereum via the native bridge or stone using layer 0 to scroll. Now this basically gets you participating on 2 airdrops at once, so layer 0 stamps may not be taken yet. So you have the opportunity to use some of these options here, so you can farm the stake stone airdrop at the same time and move the things to scroll, and we're going to be seeing a lot more quests coming on. And I believe that this is going to be concluding somewhere in 2 months or something. Remains to be seen what they're going to be exactly having in mind. They did try to launch earlier a Galax quest line and everybody hated it, so they shut it down. I did get points on that, so I'm going to be still remembered retroactively, but yeah, not a big fan of it, obviously. Astar ZK EVM, which was originally Astar, was a Polkadot chain and still is, so they're kind of like Manta in a lot of ways, and they are going the exact same route. They are launching their own EVM. This is the ZK EVM, and the chain is, I think it's on already, and there are a couple of quest lines available on this Astar ZK EVM on Interact. This includes the Yoki Origins, which is game that's going to be probably doing an airdrop, and then there are some bridging quests and little owl 2 quest as well, so that's going to be getting you 2 different points potentially. And I'm probably going to be doing a separate video about Astar ZK EVM's airdrop and what could be the potential criteria, and some dabs which might also airdrop. So that's on my list. And obviously the OKX chain, which I think got rebranded into Layer 1X or something like that. Moving on, we have Photon Supernova. This is a testnet task, basically connecting Twitter wallet and adding a testnet chain into your MetaMask or whatever address your wallet you're using, and then using a faucet, and then staking your Photon, and then inviting your friends. Kind of very Cybele friendly testnet drop here, so hopefully they will do some things to prevent people from farming this, but a lot of people haven't talked about this, so it's pretty low key. Then we have Turtle Club. I kind of like this idea. So basically they have a partnership with multiple different DeFi protocols, which we have covered on the channel, like ZeroLens, Swell, Renzo, and EtherFi. So if you're already using all those things, you are going to be getting these free turtle points joining in. So here I can see like I got points on these other platforms, and now because I have contributions to them, I am also now getting turtle points. You can sign up on this system with the code RECON in case you want to support my work, and in the future they're going to be adding more things here like Renzo, all the other positions on other chains apparently, Fractal, Linux, and Dbridge as well. And Dbridge obviously has an ongoing airdrop right now, which is basically based on the amount of things that you're trading or bridging. So I guess it's like based on your fees, you're going to be getting points or your trade volume. So it's an interesting thing, and I think I have to start writing a bit more seriously about this. It just doesn't really have all the chains that I'm kind of needing on a daily basis. So that's been problematic for me, but at least has Solana. And then we have Smallbound. This is a Arbitrum-based NFT collection, and they are doing I guess like some type of a game fee metaverse. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. I'm just aiming into this airdrop, and this is basically bunch of different social tasks here. Nothing like super hard, and these will giving you experience. There's a referral program as well, and this will be getting you extra bonus points as well. And then who knows, I think some of these game fee projects are pretty exciting, and let's see how they're going to be turning out. But yeah. And then we have free NFT on Kraken called the Williams Racing Grid Pass. It seems to have some utility in the future. Only thing you need to have is a Kraken account. I'm going to add my referral link in case you don't have an account on Kraken yet. And I'm expecting that they're probably going to be doing more drops in the future, and probably have done other drops in the future. And they recently also launched a Kraken wallet, so it seems that all of these exchanges are now really aiming into this Web3 wallet thing. Maybe that's a regulation related thing, but how I see it is a like really big potential for airdrops. So that's something. And then a very, very, very fresh new entry into this list is the IMX. They recently did the immutable ZK EVM launch, and we are going to be doing a video also on the Mutable X chain and some potential airdrops here. You need to log in with your immutable passport, and there's going to be quests here, by the way, too. And then you can claim these gems every now and then. You don't even need gas here, so I don't know how they're going to be stopping botting, but whatever. And that's pretty much what I have to share with you guys today. So as you can see, there's a lot of drops, and I had to exclude some things here, which probably have been covered by a lot of other people already. And yes, there's probably going to be doing a follow-up video on Sunday or something, because there's a lot of drops. I almost have to now do like a day by daily, or every 2 days I have to do like an update video on all these new drops, because a lot of them are actually pretty high quality. So it's really hard to choose which ones we put time into, which ones we deposit money to, and etc. And everything's happening too much at the same time too, which is problematic because we can't spread our monies too thin, or that's kind of my problem now. But hey, subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and I will be seeing you in the next video when it will be dropping out. Cheers.